This video is for the 6th grade fundraising commercial assignment 6, adding voice, music, and animations. Before we begin, we're just going to say hello to my little friend Arthur over here, who happens to be sitting next to me as I'm recording this video. Anyway, what you're going to do first is go to drive.google.com, you'll click on New, and then you'll click on More, and you'll click on WeVideo Video Editor. And next what you're going to do is double click on the name of your work, and most people's will say Untitled Video. Mine happens to have a name already. And then what you're going to do next is you're going to make sure that your video is completely rewound to the beginning. So you should make sure that the green playhead is at 0. So you can just click and drag it to 0 if it's not already at 0. And then what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to scroll down a little bit in the bottom right-hand side of the page. And you want to click on the microphone next to Audio 1. Then what you're going to do is click on Preview while recording. And you'll go ahead and then click on the microphone to record. Next, what you're going to need to do is allow it to record you. So you click on Allow and Remember, the little check marks next to Allow and Remember, and then click on Close. From there, you'll need to click Allow up at the top of the screen. And if this pops up, you'll just go ahead and click OK. And once again, when you're ready to record, you click on the microphone. And you'll be able to read the words from the screen. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and record. Did you know that the odds of dying from heart disease are 1 in 2? Then you'll go ahead and stop it. And then you'll click on the check mark once you're all set. From there, what you're going to need to make sure you do is have your actual text and your picture go for the same amount of time as your voice recording. As you can see right here, the voice recording lasts longer than the picture. So what you'll have to do, here's the voice recording in pink. You'll have to click on your picture and then put your pointer on the right-hand side of it until it says click and drag to trim the ending of the clip. And you want to click and drag it to appear for as long as the voice recording goes. What you might have to do in this case is you might have to go ahead and click the clip after it and then go ahead and trim it down just for now, so that way we can stick it back next to all the other pictures. What you're going to need to do as well is scroll up to your text and make sure that that goes for the same amount of time as well. So I'm just going to click this second text box, put my pointer on the left-hand border of it, and shrink it to match with the other picture. And then I'll click on the first set of text, and then put my pointer on the right-hand border of it and click and drag it to go for the same amount of time as the picture and the text. So now what should happen is your voice and your picture and your text should all start and end at the same time. You're going to repeat doing the steps that we just did for all 4 of your scenes. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add music. So in order to do that, you click on the music notes up at the top, and then you'll click on a folder. And once you find one that you want to try playing, you'll go ahead and just click on the play button to preview it. Now, you're probably not going to like the first song that you find, but anyway, what you're going to do, once you find a song that you like, you're going to scroll down in your timeline, and you're going to click and drag the song that you want into Audio 2. And so then what you're going to do from that point is you're going to have to trim the song so that it finishes playing once your video is done playing. So in order to do that, what you're going to need to do is find out when your video ends by scrolling up. For example, mine ends a little after 29 seconds. So then what I'm going to do is scroll down to the bottom so that I can see the song in my timeline. And I'm going to scroll all the way to the right-hand side. Put your pointer on the right-hand border. You'll see click and drag to trim the ending of the clip. And you're going to click and drag so that it ends at the same time as your work. So remember I said mine was about 29 seconds. And you can just check to make sure that everything lines up. So for example, everything here, notice, is lined up with the green line. And then what you're going to do is you're going to edit the volume so it's not too loud. What you're going to want to do is just rewind and play your video. So I rewound it back to 0. Play the video.
Did you know that the odds of dying from heart disease are 1 in 2?
And if the music is too loud, you'll go ahead and click and drag the volume to change it. And you can also change the volume of your voice. You want to make sure that the volume is changed so that everybody can hear what you're saying. Then the last thing that you're going to do is add animations. So what you'll do is you'll click on a picture and then you'll click on the pencil in order to edit it. And from here what you'll do is click on the animation logo, which is the little rectangles up at the top. And then what you'll do is you can click and drag the scale over here in order to make it larger or smaller. And let's say we want to start off small. We can also move it by clicking and dragging it over here, whatever you want to do. I'm going to put mine in the center. And then you'll click on where it says end. And then you want it to look like what you want it to be once the scene is over. So for example, I'm going to make mine get bigger. So I clicked and dragged scale to get larger. You'll click on done editing. So now if you were to play it, and you can repeat adding animations with all of your pictures. If you play it, what'll happen is notice
that
it's getting bigger.
From heart disease are 1 in...
And that's it.